I spent nearly 6 weeks in the east of Ukraine. There is war there, the kind of we hadn't seen in Europe since the Second World War. It's not fought by surgical strikes, by high precision guided missiles. It's fought by heavy artillery, which is reducing parts of big modern cities to rubble. There's guerrilla warfare in the countryside, snipers on the main roads, and in the strongholds of the pro-Russian separatists, there is a regime of terror. Anyone they suspect of supporting the Ukrainian government could get abducted, illegally imprisoned, tortured, or even murdered. This is commonplace in cities like Donetsk, where I spend most of my time. It used to be a city of 1 million inhabitants, but now it is assumed that almost half of them fled. The shelling from both sides, which is pretty much non-stop now. So in some parts of the city, people are reduced to living in their cellars. They never leave their basements anymore because they're too afraid, as bombs are raining night and day outside. Donetsk used to be a modern city with a Champions League football club, with great restaurants, with handsome boulevards. It's impossible to even drive from one place to another safely anymore. I've seen that some side roads are lined with cars, civilian cars, who've been shot, and their passengers just left there on the road dead because they were mistaken for combatants. There's no end in sight to this terrible conflict because last week we've seen a brazen incursion from Russia. Troops and tanks entered from across the border into Ukraine and opened a new front in the south near a city called Mariupol. So unfortunately, as long as that's happening, and it's been happening constantly, the rebellion is controlled, commanded, and armed by Russia. So we won't be seeing an end to it anytime soon.